You see it? Okay. Everything popping up. The banner and all that shit.
No banner.
See no banner.
I don't see no.
Let me see. Give me a second. I think I messed it up. You sure? Damn. I see it. I see everything.
You see the banner in the background?
Oh, no. I'm talking about the one at the lower level.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. That's good. All right. And Shalom, Yahabashim Ashar Brakatham, to my brother, Shalom, Yahab Shamar, Alatham Bashim Ashar, all my sisters, all right? It's I.S.U.P.K, Minneapolis, with the Brotherhood class. It's lucky for a late start. Once again, Satan is always attacking us when it comes to the technology, okay? Lord Allah, I found a better way how to bypass it so we can get straight to the scriptures and straight to the topic instead of losing time. So Salaki, once again, bear with us. All right, today we're just going to kick it up, old school with some bedrock scriptures about brotherhood and sisterhood, okay? And also too, these are scriptures that you want to take down as well. You know what I mean? These are scriptures that you're going to need, it's going to be a day of time when someone's going to try to challenge you. Someone's going to, these questions, these scriptures are going to come up. And that's another reason why I'm teaching this class today. Not only do we just teach class just to talk for hours, out of a Tuesday or Wednesday or any type of day, but we also bring out these scriptures because they're very important. And if Black and Hispanic people do not know about these scriptures, you won't be able to teach Black and Hispanics. You won't be able to apply this to your life. Or better yet, you won't be able to fix the nation. Because these things that we learn in the Bible are very valuable. It's very important. It's better than the scholarship that you are getting, with that degree, with that, the master's degree, the bachelor's. These scriptures hold more value than anything that you can imagine in this earth. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's why it's the most famous book on the face of the earth. Right. These records have went through generations and generations, always been talked about. See what I'm saying? Instead of talking about, or gossiping about nonsense, this should be the topic. How can we get ourselves out of captivity? So-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. How can we fix our communities? Because there's a whole bunch of, unjustly things going on. There's errors within ourselves. But all those things can be fixed by the Bible, by the power of the Most High with these words, these laws, statutes, and commandments, and judgments that the Lord had gave us. See what I'm saying? He has brought people in this earth, see what I'm saying, to lead the way, to set an example. And that was Yahushua, that was Moses, that was Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Ezra, Peter, all the disciples, man. All right, the Most High did this for Black and Hispanics only. Okay, nobody else but you. So this topic is dedicated to Israelites only. All right, the first scripture that I want to get into that's very important. You see what I'm saying? I love hearing about the words of Christ. What I want, real quick, Salaki. What I want real quick is 1 John 4:20. Let's see what 1 John 4:20 says. And you want to be a person that listens closely. You want to hearken to everything that comes out of these scriptures. I'm sure y'all saw that news article that says 60% of Fox News, their information, their news is fake, it's false. And it makes sense, man, because a lot of the stories that they tell never adds up, especially about politics. That's why there's so much confusion. A lot of people say that politics is so hard to understand when it's just a goddamn game. All you have to know is how to play the game and how it works. Once you know how it works, you know how to play the game. Being the president, the government, governor, the mayor, Congress, all of it is just a game. See what I'm saying? It's not something to take so seriously. But when it comes to building a nation together, you have to know what it takes and what it means to do so. A brother that knows how to control his emotions against somebody that done something horrible to them, that is a powerful man. Okay? It's a little dark in here. It's light in this damn sun. All right. Go ahead,
Khan. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Say that one more time.
If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
If a man say, I hated who?
God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Right. So if you say that you love God, but you hate your brother, you are a liar. Why does it say that he is a liar? Why is that important? Go ahead.
Because how can you say you love a God, a being you ain't never seen before, and you hate the brother that you see every day?
Right. You see what I'm saying? How can you say that you hate your own brother when you see him every day, but you don't see the Lord every day? You don't see the Lord's face, period. But you know that he's real because of his works. So how can you say that you don't love this man right here, who is kin to you, who is family, regardless how you feel or what you think about him? Like a lot of people like to deny Black and Hispanics, or you know, the 12 tribes being the 12 tribes. A lot of people fight up against that. That's not my brother. That's not my sister. The Hispanics is not our brothers and sisters, is what a lot of people in their ignorance say. A lot of people think that Native Americans are the enemies because they beefing with each other in the jail system. That doesn't mean that's your goddamn enemy. You just don't know because of your ignorance. You see what I'm saying? But you think that you are buddy, friends and family with this white man who is far from you. See what I'm saying? The white man knows that y'all are not related.
Right.
He knows that y'all aren't a family. If that's the case, why is he killing you? Why is he reigning over you the way he is? Why is he so unjust, although he says he loves God?
Right.
That's questions that you got to answer. That's something that you got to think about. Keep going.
Khan. For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God?
How can he what?
How can he love God?
How can he love God? How can you say that you love God when you don't see the Most High, but you see your brother? Am I saying that right? It's like, oh, okay. Read it one more time. Yeah, from the top.
1 John chapter 4, verse 20. For if a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
He is a liar. He doesn't love the Most High. If he loved the Most High, he would love his brother. Because that's what Christ taught. That's what every prophet taught. They taught the same thing and nothing different. That's how you know that we are one body. If you show characteristics of hatred, you don't love your brother. You don't even love the Most High. And it's going to be shown. You know, in a day of adversity, it's going to be shown whether you love your brother or you don't. It's very easy to tell if you're down with somebody or if you're not, based on what happens. Some people leave the battlefield when a battle is about to go on. Some people leave before the battle starts. See what I'm saying? You would know in that day and time who is who and who is not. Who loves God and who does not love God or their brother. Is that it on that? Keep going.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
And that's a cut. How the hell can you love the Most High? So I'm saying, when you have not seen him, but you see your brother every day. Every time you walk outside, you go to the store, you have the stoplight in the car, take your kids to the school. See what I'm saying? You got a next door neighbor who's black, Hispanic, or Native American. You want to say something? Oh,
So like,
go ahead.
Like, ever since I came to the school and I've been listening and learning from these brothers, like, I go out my way sometimes just to show love to my brothers. You know
Damn right, there you go. That's how you do it.
I go out my way just to show love to my Hispanic brother. I go out my way just to show love to my Native Indian brothers, because I know that we need the love.
We do.
You know, we give so much love to these heathens, to the white man, to the Africans, and that we turn our nose up to each other. And I learned so much coming to these classes because it taught me how to love my brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who to give my love to. You know, that's the most important thing that comes to mind when I come to these classes. Love your brother as you love yourself.
Right. Right. Because that's very important, because that's what's going to keep us together. Brotherhood is really what keeps us together. Brotherhood is what can stop all the crimes. It can get us to the point of getting out of this hell.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Out of captivity. If we believe what Christ taught on this earth, we can all get out of this hell, man, and get Christ to get Christ to be on that throne. You see what I'm saying? We can stop Native Americans from the alcoholism. See what I'm saying? Salaki. 1 second. Salaki.
Most High Christ. Most High
Salaki for that. All right. What we need to understand is, by us coming together, we can stop the crimes. We can stop the injustice when it comes to Israel.
Right.
See what I'm saying? If you can teach this Bible, and if you can show Israel that their problems can be fixed in the scriptures, you might just turn that brother away from that disgusting thing that he is into. Right. You can help that brother out of the stress or depression that he is in, the suffering, the hell. Because I don't know about y'all, but the I.S.U.K is just, it eases this hell.
Yeah, right.
Knowing the knowledge and understanding, you see what I'm saying, of this world. You see what I'm saying? It is the peace of heaven to this hell that we live in. That's why the I.S.U.K is the greatest place to ever be in, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You have a better sense of mentality. You see what I'm saying? Your mind is a little bit more at ease. And I remember how the generals was teaching last night. They was talking about how, when we come together, man, it makes everything easier. You see what I'm saying? It makes everything easier. Although that we're seeing Black and Hispanic people become the #1 casualty all over this earth. Yes, it's very sad, it's very destructive. What that means is that we need to get Black and Hispanic people to focus on the Lord. Right. Because that thing happened to them is a punishment. Although they may be innocent. Although they was not trying to put themselves in harm's way. Is a judgment because of what we are doing against the Most High. Anytime you see a Black and Hispanic person getting shot down, killed, harassed, you see what I'm saying, murdered, understand that there's a lot of work to do.
That's right.
There's a whole lot of work to be done. That's why these, that's why these states is raising up the way that they are. These countries is raising up. The I.S.U.K is over Puerto Rico. Nicaragua, Brazil now. Brazil is new. You see what I'm saying? All these countries, not just states, man, but countries.
Right.
And that's big. That means that, oh, Canada, don't let me forget. See what I'm saying? Also a bond, man. See what I'm saying? Like that's a big thing. That's not small, man. That lets you know that the Most High is working through these prophets.
Right.
See what I'm saying? These real men. And this is not an easy job.
Right.
It's going to get tough. But you got to pick up that pace. You got to keep moving. And you got to lift that other brother up too. And them sisters.
That's right.
Some people might just get a little faint, a little tired. See what I'm saying? But if they willing to endure to the end, see what I'm saying? You know, they will make it happen.
Yeah, right.
See what I'm saying? Don't force a brother or a sister, but make them, you know, feel encouraged. You know, help them when they feel tired.
Right.
When they feel a little worried.
Yeah, right.
See what I'm saying? Help them out, man. That's the best thing that you can do, is be a brother to another brother and a sister. And that shows the type of love that you have for not only your brother, but for the God that you serve or that you claim you serve, based on how you treat a brother or a sister.
Right.
See what I'm saying? We got to be in the spirit of the Most High. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, you may.
Verse 21. And this commandment we have from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
One more time.
Come on. And this commandment and this commandment have we from him, that he that loveth God love his brother also.
He that loveth who?
God love his brother also.
So if you truly love the Most High, you will love your brother also.
Damn right.
Loving is not words, man. It's an action. You know how they say, you know, you can't abhor an Edomite. See what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not a word, it's an action. See what I'm saying? So don't abhor a brother. Don't you dare pull a gun on that man.
Right.
Don't you physically fight this man
Come.
over something petty. If you're gonna fight a brother, you better fight for your life.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? If you are in harm's way, you gotta defend yourself. And Judah get it cracking sometimes. It happens. You see what I'm saying? Judah get it cracking sometimes. You know what I mean? You might end up fist fighting a few brothers, man. You know what I mean? You know, it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't have to fight each other. But if it gets to that point, you better make up after it. Make something happen. You better shake hands. You see what I'm saying? You better salute each other and go on about your business. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go ahead.
It's a lot, y'all. It reminds me of something like when I was in the world of the gang. We used to do something called 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, high school was 60 seconds.
60 seconds too. 60 seconds
Yeah.
To the 6 minute. But the rule was, after you do your little 60 seconds or your 6 minutes or whatever the case might be, you had to shake up and you had to show love to your, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the best part about it.
And that's the best part about the whole,
right.
You know, we win or lose or draw or whatever the case might be, but you had to man that brotherhood at the end of it. You know what I mean? So this scripture reminds me, you know what I'm saying, even though you have disagreements with your brother sometimes, and you might argue and fight, you still got to love them at the end of it. All of it said and done.
Yeah. Yeah. Say it again. Most High in Christ. That's right. That's what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole purpose of counsel. You see what I'm saying? With counsel, brothers get into it sometimes. Well, he said this, General. Well, Cap, he said this. You see what I'm saying? This man is, you know, You know what I mean? I heard of a story of two, you know, I ain't gonna say what state. It ain't this state. I'm gonna let you know right now, all right? But it's a state, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it was a state, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, where, you know, it was out there that two brothers, you know, got into a physical, you know, altercation, but they shook that shit right after. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you hear stories like that. You hear stories where brothers actually really get into it. They go to council and they come out of the council. Brothers, man, they you know, they more close to each other than they were before the, you know, the whole council.
Right.
See what I'm saying? These are real stories that you hear about. You see what I'm saying? You hear brothers that say the most nastiest, disgusting things to each other. Now they speak, you know, great things about each other. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors or in the public's eye. You see what I'm saying? Like, but you can't find that, and you can't find that outside of the UPK. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think about my family. You know what I mean? I think about, like, I still hear the same. The last time I was over, you know, a family's house, I'm hearing the same things that I heard over almost 2-3 years ago about another family member. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have to ask this family member, like, you know, after, you know, after this brother, you know, always something about money. You see what I'm saying? I have to ask a relative of mine. So I know a situation happened with your car, and there's money involved, and you physically want to hurt this man. You don't want to kill him, but you want to fight him, although that's family, over this car situation, and all these things within your name. I understand that. But after you decide to fight this man and you get your money back, you're still going to be on dirt with this man? And he tells me, yeah. I said, I looked at him and I laughed, and I, you know, not laughing like it's funny, but it's just like, what's the point? What's the whole point of that? Nigga, why are you so angry? There's not that much anger in the world for you to still continue like that. You are emotional and you hate niggas, and you want your anger to be towards your own people instead of channeling that anger towards this enemy by doing the work of the Lord.
That's right.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And you are just a bitter homosexual, is what I like to call it.
Feminine.
You are, there you go. Give him a hand. You are a bitter, effeminate man. You see what I'm saying? You know, I had my moments coming to the truth where, you know, Salaki. So like, I laugh about it now, but you know, back then I wasn't laughing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I had my moments in the truth where, you know, family in the world, I want to put hands on family in the world. Because of how disgusting the things that you hear behind your back. But then, but then I have to think about, like, you know, it says in the scriptures that these things will happen. And I got to a point where it's like, you know, it doesn't bother me, man. You see what I'm saying? Like these things are going to happen. I'm going to still love you either way. You see what I'm saying? You're going to speak nasty and disgusting about me, but you are going to be a brother or a sister that's going to need me in your life. While you out there being, still like, one second, while you out there in the world being disgusting and nasty, you might just call on me one day for help. And I will have my phone open. I will always forgive you. Want to know why? Because anger is temporary. When it comes to anger between a brother and me, a sister and me, it doesn't last long. Not for me, at least. See what I'm saying? I know how to let shit go. And so should you. So should every Black and Hispanic. If we can let things go, that's how we can move on and become brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Every time we see each other, we ready to square up. You got your whole kids and your family with you. You ready to throw hands, feet, arms, everything. Just to prove what? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot, y'all want, but what you said was just so heavy, you know what I'm saying? Because this last little week, you know what I mean? I've been hearing a lot of the sneak dissing, that's what we like to call it.
Of course, yeah.
Going on.
It still applies to that.
Towards me, and you know what I'm saying, the way I choose to live my life right now. And you know, the funny thing about it though, everything they say behind my back, it always seems to come back to me, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be that one person that's gonna tell me what's going on and what's been said about me. And it's been a lot of little sneak dissing and little comments, and you know, and one thing I learned from you especially is that everything doesn't need a reaction or a comment behind it.
Yeah, comment.
Normally, the things that I heard that was said about me, I probably wouldn't react.
Right.
You know, and not in an unholy way. You know what I mean? And I've been probably ready to
put my hands on somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll switch that word. Well, unholy is definitely the word, to use. I'll say unbrotherly.
Unbrotherly. Yes, exactly. Unbrotherly. And normally, like I said, I would have been ready to, put my hands on something, but from what I learned from you especially is you're going to go through that.
Yeah.
People are going to say some things about you, but not everything needs a reaction or comment or some things you just got to ignore.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you see what I'm saying? Last time I went over to a family member's house just recently, when the car situation broke down, you know what I mean? I've been hearing that, a brother of my, my physical brother, you see what I'm saying? My second oldest, no, it's like, I heard that a couple of family members were actually, saying certain things. I ain't bothered by it, but I know who's telling me is other family members. Not telling like, don't worry about it. You ain't got to tell me about it. I already know. You know what I mean? I don't need no one to tell me what's going on when I'm around so I can see it. I can peep out the spirit in the room. I can see what's going on. You see what I'm saying? But, the same people that's telling me, the people that's telling me that, hey, this family member saying this, that family member saying that, I still say, Shalom, Lord Christ, what's up? How you doing? You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times, based on how you come across them, you see what I'm saying? You could, they, like I'll give you an example. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I can say it. Like, I pretty much told somebody that someone told me, I said, I didn't want to say no names, relative, but I know that you've been saying things behind my back. But I said, I'm gonna let you know that, I have no problem with you. See what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want because I just take it as a joke. I get called a Muslim, a terrorist, ISIS. I get called all these things. I said, I don't care how you feel or how you think. But I said, at the end of the day, I'm gonna still treat you like a man and like a brother. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do what you did to me. And that's the best thing I can do as a man. Is not do what you did to me. And me saying that confounded the shit out of them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gotta stoop like that. See what I'm saying? If I'm gonna address something, it's best that I come to you. You know what I mean? It's best that I come to you. Otherwise, that says a lot about my character. You see what I'm saying? That's why we have to be upfront with each other. We got to come to each other with everything. If you didn't like the way that I said something to you, just come to me. We'll talk about it. But I mean, last thing you want is, somebody to be belligerent and be like, oh, no, you tripping. You tripping. Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. You just being soft. You sound like a punk. Sometimes some people, sometimes some brothers can sound, can be wrong. See what I'm saying? There's cases where you go to a brother about something, maybe you was out of the spirit versus you thinking that this brother's out of the spirit. It could be like that. Otherwise, it could be the other way around. See what I'm saying? Your out of line could be wrong in something. But just know that a wise man who, that man over you, you see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, he's going to be like, Salak, y'all. You see what I'm saying? But watch out for that, for any man that, tries to push you to the side. And when I say any man, I'm meaning in the truth or outside these walls. See what I'm saying? Okay. Always pay attention to that. Any sister that wrongs you, any brother, man, you got to bring it to the table. You see what I'm saying? Don't let anybody try to talk you out of it and be like, man, it ain't nothing, man. You just this and you just that. If you feel like it's wrong and you know it's wrong, according to the Bible, bring it to that brother. If not, what are you supposed to do?
Take it to counsel.
Take it to counsel. Okay? All right. Let's actually, matter of fact, let's keep moving because I'm going way over the time. Matthew 25 and 40. So like, y'all got to stop me from talking so much.
No, but what you saying, I need it.
God, Salaki, yeah. I'll be forgetting about, look, when I get to teaching, I forget about time. You see what I'm saying? And I 25 and 40. I remember that. That's a damn thing. I'm like, damn.
I mean, do you?
No, that's a lot. I mean, but if y'all feel like, okay, you know, it's been 2 hours on one scripture, I don't know, let's go. Go ahead.
What you said was needed though, because
What?
I've been going through everything we've been talking about. Like, there's been a lot of little chatter, little sneak this and you know how to do. There's something. Yeah. It's easier for me to come to class and get counseling about it than for me to react like I used to react.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I could have easily fell into the trap and snapped out and hold it. But everything that I learned,
it's so easy.
Everything I learned, you know, I second guess myself before because I be seeing myself going at it.
Yeah.
But then I realized the counsel that I get and the reason why I come to class.
Right.
You know what I mean? The reason why I come to class is for moments like that.
Right.
Me too, bro. I could easily just fall back into and then be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I know better than that.
Right.
But now I know how to react to those situations. I know not to react to those situations. Everything don't need a reaction, and everything don't need for me to sit here and entertain either.
Right.
You let the dead be the dead, and you focus on staying alive.
Right. And I'm gonna ask you, so if you don't mind, it's like, yeah, if you don't mind, like, you know, I have times where brothers and, you know, I mean, you know, brothers and sisters in my family, then, you know, apologize for certain things. And it's like, oh, I never looked at it like that. No, sweat, I ain't, like I said before, I ain't mad at you about it. And then, you know, what's so funny? They call you for counsel.
Right.
They ask for your help. And you know what's even crazier? You know, the so-called friends that you got in the world that think you're out of your mind because you call the oppressor the devil, even they come knocking on your door.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They text you late at night, asking you for help and advice.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how you know that's the power of the Most High, man. You see, that's how you know that this is true. You see what I'm saying? Say it again.
I didn't want to call.
And they want to call. You see what I'm saying? I had a brother tell me, you know what I mean, in the world, he was like, you know what? He said, you wiser than everybody in this family. And he said, you know, me being older than you wiser than me. And then he was just like, me, he said, I don't know what you know. And that makes me dumb. And you wiser. Yeah. And I was like, damn, you know, I said, all glory to the Most High.
Most High in Christ.
And I'm telling you, like, these are one of the brothers, man, that's stubborn as hell, who just completely ignorant, and he goes on his own understanding. See what I'm saying? And even he knows these things about himself. You know, Judah stubborn. We are stiff-necked people. You see what I'm saying? But for him to say that just lets you know that the work that I'm doing for the Most High is amazing, that it is real.
Yeah, right.
See what I'm saying? That's what you got to believe, that this is real. These things work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It says in Proverbs about how if you it says something about a certain answer can cause, like, paraphrasing, a certain answer can cause a fight. You know, somebody says something like, for example, if you call me out of my name and I call you out of your name, it's going to go back and forth.
Right.
It's going to get to the point where niggas going to start pulling out weapons. You are going to fight to the death.
Right.
Then there's somebody that's saying something towards you, and you say something towards them. It can either cause a reaction, like it can cause, you know, it can add to the fire, or it can calm down the fire.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like me, I've always been a person since I've been a child. Like, I don't give a damn what you say about me. You see what I'm saying? To the point, like, where, like, you know, you want to cuss me out, call me out my name, stuff like that. That's cool. That's too easy. That's too easy to get into a fight into. The only way that I'm going to have to defend myself or feel like I had to defend myself is if you try to put your hands on me. That's the right way to go about it. We ain't no Christians. How many times people call us out of our names at camp? Right. Ain't nobody running off the podium or running off a shamar to go fight. Right. That's too easy. It's too emotional. Right. But if you think that you're going to hurt me and one of my men, that's a different story. Yeah. Especially our women. Our children, that's a different story. Right. You see what I'm saying? We are not Christians. You are not going to shoot up our congregation, our school, our body. You know what I mean? And I think that nothing's going to happen to you. May the Lord be with you. Yeah, right. See what I'm saying? You know, you can't have mushroom top white boys like Dylan Root shoot up a building with niggas in it.
Right.
Like us.
Right.
It can't happen. It cannot happen.
All right.
And it never will happen.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead and read that out. Let's go ahead and put a move on.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 40.
Mm-hmm.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brothers, ye have done unto me.
What does that mean? Give me an example. What does that mean? Scenario, example, anything. I'll let you go, Jamal.
It's like, if you hit my brother, you hit me, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you do anything unto my brother, you basically doing it to me.
Right.
That's what the scripture saying to me.
Right.
You touch my brother, you touch me. You harm my brother, you harm me. You steal from my brother, you stole from me.
Right. That's why we always say in the I.S.U.P.K, you know, one thing is like we teach the same thing. We may be different brothers with different styles of teaching and different gifts, but we all are the same in one body when it comes to these scriptures. You see what I'm saying? But one thing is, if you out there, if somebody's trying to hurt Aaron, it's like as if you try to hurt me.
Right.
When they hurt Christ, they hurt the nation of Israel.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And really how you know, because they killed the disciples.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? After they killed Christ. You know what I mean? So keep going.
Verse 41.
Now, actually, Salaki, you stop right there. Get John 13 and 34.
13 and 34.
Yeah, John 13 and 34. You know, I love this brotherhood, man, because, you know, those that don't have brotherhood, you can show them some brotherhood. It's better than a bullet in their head. It's better than, you know, physical scars with the fighting, man. Once again, all that is just temporary. Yeah, John 13, 34. And yeah, Aaron, I want you to read it.
Oh, come on. John chapter 13, verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
A new commandment I give unto you.
Now, this is a new commandment. This new commandment has been around since Christ. All right? It's not new to Christ, but it is new to Black and Hispanic people who do not know about these commandments, specifically this one. Go.
That ye love one another.
Do what?
That ye love one another.
Why must Christ have to give a commandment? Why must he have to speak those words to the nation of Israel? What is the purpose? Go ahead.
So like y'all want, because niggas hate each other.
Niggas hate each other.
They don't want to, they'd rather love the heathens than love one another, because it's a self-hatred type of thing that's going on to the point where you got to remind each other to love one another. That's true.
So I like what you said. I like what you said. No sweat. I like what you said. So in the midst of niggas gossiping about each other, in the midst of fighting, in the midst of killing each other, what is forgotten? I want Aaron to answer this.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, give him an answer. That's what's forgotten, brotherhood. See what I'm saying? You know, you want to catch yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, some brothers cannot drink around each other. Some people that drink, they get, you know, it's an influence like a demon. You all of a sudden you become a striker. What is a striker according to the Bible? Aaron, go ahead.
A striker according to the Bible, a person become very aggressive.
Aggressive or fighting. You see what I'm saying? You are aggressive. You are a fighter. All of a sudden, you know, everybody say with Hennessy. Hennessy makes you believe that you can fight 5 niggas by yourself. Right.
So like go ahead. Actually, my ex sent me that meme the other day.
Yeah.
You know how the meme that's been going around?
It's Arthur.
They say me, and then they say the Hennessy, and they got the dude holding the Hennessy
Arthur.
bottle. Arthur.
Yeah,
The
Arthur.
Hennessy bottle. Oh, you think you can whoop
Yeah.
all 5 of these niggas.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Like, before I learned, like, y'all seen me when I got, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no secret, like. But now that I've been coming to the class and learning for this last year, I learned how to control my liquor a little better. You know what I'm saying? I know not to get to that point where I'm blacking out, drunk, trying to fight everybody. And that used to be me. Like, that used to be me to the point where I used to drink my sorrows away and want to get violated, like you said, become a striker.
Right.
And thank God for the UPK, because now I know how to handle my liquor a little better. And I don't get that.
And only Brotherhood can teach you that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But in the world, it teaches more pain, more scars. It teaches you gotta fight more niggas to make sure that they give you respect.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Nah, bro, it wasn't the liquor, man. That nigga was out to get me. He was disrespecting me. I ain't finna let no nigga. I want to say so much. You know what they be saying. I ain't gonna let no none ass nigga try to disrespect me, man. Especially in front of your girl. Ooh-wee.
Right.
Ooh-wee. In front of your girl, huh? In the world? God damn. In the world, bro. That's embarrassing. A man's confidence is going to be at jeopardy. His masculinity is going to be felt as like it's in jeopardy. Like, this nigga's coming for me. And my girls and my niggas is here too? Yeah. Hey, Barton, I need 2 more shots of that Hennessy, man. I need some of that crime real quick, because this man's gonna get, it's about to be his birthday. You see what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. It's terrible. You see what I'm saying? I've seen it all my life growing up as a kid. I've seen it so much where I had to get ready, had to do something like this, had to move the table, because I know the family, the uncle's gonna get it in. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'll say the most funniest, it's funny, it's laughing. The most funniest, terrible fight is watching, my sodomite uncle and my other uncle get into it. And I'm just like, what the hell is they doing? Everybody screaming and yelling. I'm just sitting there at the table like, they drinking too much. I'm like 10, 11 years old. I'm just like, they're about to get into it. You see what I'm saying? They are about to try to kill each other. And then here comes tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. All love, hugs, and kisses. And that's homosexual behavior. So it's terrible, man. You know what I mean? It's so terrible. Let's keep going on that, Aaron. So this is a new commandment, that we have to love each other.
Verse 34. That ye love one another.
That you love one another. Why? Because Yahawashi has loved you. And Yahawashi showed it. He sacrificed himself for you.
Right.
Niggas that don't deserve any goddamn thing. It's how the Lord will see it. But he gave you mercy. He gave you a chance. And that should give you every reason to fix your life and not live by any excuse. No one wants to hear your excuses. Nobody does. That's why we say what? What is our slogan? What is our statement that we are supposed to live by?
No cowards, no excuses.
No cowards, no excuses, man. You can't live by that. Because if you do, you're going to go back to your old ways. You're going to settle for less versus more. See what I'm saying? You living by the statement of no cowards, no excuses says a lot about you. You are going to do whatever it takes to live by these scriptures. You're going to do whatever it takes. A person that does not have that type of spirit or that type of mentality or behavior is someone that is weak. That's why the people that you saw once in this room or in this school, where they at right now?
In the world.
They back in the world. May the Lord be with their weak ass. Salaki.
Right.
May the Lord be with them, whether it's a sister or a brother. We love them to death. But then again, we are going to war. And that is very unbrotherly when your brother or sister leaves you alone. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's good that you're on the battlefield with me. When I see, Hebrew Academy really says a lot. When you pass Hebrew Academy with your brothers, boy, that man is it's one like I trust you, brothers. You know what I mean? You know when somebody's gonna die for you. But Hebrew Academy is a whole nother level. You look at that man at the end, and you say, this one right here, this one went through hell with me, and he went to the end. Yeah, this nigga right here is really gonna die for me.
Right.
There's certain things that's gonna happen, trials and tribulation. You will be tried, and you won't see who is who and who is not. You are going to see who is who and who is not. You got to make that election sure, man. You got to prove yourself. It's, hey, you became crazy right now, but when shit start to get crazy in your life, how you became crazy are you going to be?
Right.
And this goes for sisters too. Some sisters just get to talking. Or, I'm going to always be with my husband, man. If this happens, that happens. And I'm going to be like this, I'm going to be like that. Sis, may the Lord be with you. Because your time is coming. Just like everybody else's time is coming. Let's see how strong you are. All right? Is that it on that?
Shalom.
Keep going.
Shalom.
Mm-hmm.
As I love you, that ye also love one another.
Because Yahawashi loved us, what is our responsibility? To love each other.
Right, right.
There is no excuse. There is no running from it. See what I'm saying? Who don't love each other in the nation of Israel? Who doesn't?
Christians.
Christians don't love you. And they're a bunch of whores.
That's right.
For the white man.
That's right.
They are whores for the money.
Right.
The temporary things.
Right.
And the love from the white man ain't even love, man. See what I'm saying? Loving a white man is like being in an abusive relationship.
Right.
He kills the hell out of you every day. He beats you. He robs you. He steals from you.
Right.
Better yet, he's very famous because of his lies.
Right.
He lies to you. See what I'm saying? You think your actual man lying to you is one thing? You think your wife lying to you is one thing? Think about the white man. Think about that. That's how it looks. You are in a relationship with the white man. You love him so much, but he shows you every day that he doesn't love you.
Right.
And that's what you call a broken relationship.
True.
There is no solid relationship between blacks and the whites. Never.
Never.
Never will be, never has. See what I'm saying? You've been fighting for these 400 goddamn years to love these white people, and their heart is still not changed for you.
Right.
They don't give a damn about you. And why should you give a damn about them?
Right.
All those 400 years wasted on another people, you could have put all that love, attention on these people who look just like you, who are you,
Right.
who are a part of you. You see what I'm saying? All that time wasted for nothing. And you have nothing to show. All you have to show the black Hispanics is that you are nothing but a nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Instead of thinking like you was a nigga, but you my nigga. See what I'm saying? We are the same, man. It's one thing saying like you my nigga versus saying you a nigga in a disgraceful way. All right? These scriptures are important, man. These scriptures may seem small to some people who have, a mind that is weak. But to those that believe in building a nation, those that believe in building a brother and sisterhood, this should mean a lot to you. In the Bible, it says that you should wear the law, statutes, and commandments as if it was a necklace. The Most High said that he would tattoo it on your heart. And that is so poetic. That is so, it's so poetic, man. It can't get better than that. See what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine you just walking around with law, statutes, and commandments literally on your chest, around your neck. See what I'm saying? You walk around this earth, see what I'm saying? Knowing how to be a brother or a sister to another brother and sister. Because it's been shown to you. And that's how you know that you're doing what Christ taught on this earth. See what I'm saying? Christ doesn't physically have to be on this earth for you to live that lifestyle. You just have to know where to get it from. Because this man got it from that man, and that man, this sister got it from this sister, from that family, from this family, and it went all the way down to Christ. But now, generations later, we are still carrying that trait of brotherly love. All right? Go ahead and get Matthew 5:22. Man, I want to go to camp, man. Damn. I want to yell right now. I really have a burning desire to yell right now. If this was not a library, bro, I'm telling y'all, I would set it up right now. I'm gonna teach a class very soon about temptation and demons. I fight a demon every Saturday if I must be public about it. See what I'm saying? It's like it's a high being on that street corner and just turning people's faces upside down at what the hell this Bible is talking about, what you're saying. These are not our words, but these are the words of the Most High. And just seeing these heathens like, what? What did he say? He's not getting arrested. He's not being lynched. Who are these men? These words are powerful, man. It is powerful. See what I'm saying? But although we can't reach publicly outside, we can do it through the airways, like the scriptures say. You see what I'm saying? Like our prayers say. There's other ways to reach and fish Black and Hispanic people. And this is it right here, man. It's that black or brown or die.
Damn right.
If you want to say brown and black, if you want to say brown skin, whatever. You see what I'm saying? We are going to unite. Otherwise, we will die. We will die without the love that we are supposed to have for each other. See what I'm saying? If you are broken, you better come and get some of this love to fill you up. And we are going to show you how to be a man and a woman in this I.S.U.P.K.
Damn right.
All right, go ahead, real quick. I want Jamal. I want y'all to go back and forth with it.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22.
That's right.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause,
whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause, your brother being your neighbor, not your next door neighbor, but the one that is near you, that's close to you, in the lineage perspective. Go ahead.
Without a cause shall be in danger of judgment.
Without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. What is the judgment, man? Anybody? What is the judgment? Go ahead. Right.
Now your brother.
Right. You are going to be judged, meaning you are going to either get killed or you are going to be judged, meaning something horrible is going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High don't play that. He hates black on black crime. That's why he sent brothers like Christ to teach things like this. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
Stop right there. What does Rakah mean? No sweat. Rakah. Go ahead.
Is that a way of saying F you?
There you go. There you go. There you go. It's like saying F you. It's like saying you a female dog. You a nothing ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? Use a square. Use every goddamn name in the book. No sweat. You want to take this nose down? Oh, no sweat. You all good, huh? Yeah. Say it again. No sweat. Y'all can pass that book around. You see what I'm saying? If you want to put that on charge, we could go ahead and do so. You should always have your phone charged. That's very important. As an officer, if your phone ain't charged, you're going to get a lot of check-ins. See what I'm saying? As a trooper, I mean, you might, you're going to get some check-ins. See what I'm saying? You want to be careful of that. You know what I mean? But once again, though, too, with these scriptures, I want y'all to write these down, too. But I know your phone a little jammed up, so I'll give it to you after class, all right? In the meantime, I just want y'all to be more prepared for that. But these is very important. Somebody will, you will get an opportunity to use these scriptures. And you want to know how to use them. See what I'm saying? To its fullest potential. Okay? So read that one more time, as far as the Rakah part. And I believe Rakah is also an example, but I'll break it down what it really means. I mean, more of what it means. The water, that's what I'm talking. Hey, what's up? That's how you do it. You gave him your phone. Most high Christ. Don't swipe left or right. No, I'm sorry. No, it's like that's the funny shit in Israel. It's like don't swipe left, don't swipe right. No, I'm just joking. So like I'm just joking. No, I had to say that. Go ahead.
Okay. And whoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
So if you say Rakah to your brother, you are going to be in danger of the council. You see what I'm saying? The danger of the council is, once again, it's pretty much that judgment, man. That council, what's going to be decided behind your actions? What's going to be done to you? Okay? And the word Rakah is simply an insult. If you insult a brother or a sister, you are going to be in danger of the council. You better be ready, man. You better be scared. You better be shaking in your boots, man. Because these men that's going to set a judgment, a decision, a judgment on your head, man, you might not know what to do, what to think. That's why it's better to watch over your mouth. Be careful what you say and how you say it. It can cause a lot of damage. You want to be that type of brother and sister who is careful what they say and what they do. Okay? Because you could really cause a lot of hell for somebody else or for yourself based on what you do and what you say. All right? And shalom to the student Bakar Dam, man. Shalom to everybody else as well that's tuning in. If y'all could share, like, and subscribe everything, man. Share, like, and subscribe this class, man. This is very important. This is what is needed for Black and Hispanic, especially in Minnesota, all over this earth. They need to know the truth of the Bible. Okay? All right. So keep going. So Rakah is an insult. Keep going.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool.
No. One more time.
But whosoever shall say, thou foul.
Thou fool.
The fool shall be in danger of hellfire.
Shall be in danger of what?
Hellfire.
Now that's the hellish. I mean, that is the hellish condition, the hellfire. You see what I'm saying? If you call this man a fool, what is a fool?
A person that don't know God.
I like that. You want to say something too?
A fool is a person winning the truth.
Close. Yeah, okay. I like both answers. A fool is a man without God. You see what I'm saying? You tell that man, you're a fool. You stupid, you retarded. You don't know a goddamn thing. Well, I wouldn't say that part, but more like you a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like you berate. You bring this man's spirit down to nothing. You see what I'm saying? There's a way to chastise somebody without bringing them all the way down. You see what I'm saying? Make it seem like they're nothing. You see what I'm saying? But a fool is a man without God. There's a lot of people who do not know the Most High. See what I'm saying? Enlighten them on it. But you are going to be, say it again, they are going to be what?
shall be in danger of hellfire.
Shall be in danger of hellfire, man. Get ready for that. Get ready for the hellfire, for the hell that the Most High is going to put you through. See what I'm saying? Calling him a fool. But it's more than just calling him a fool. It's what you do to that man or that woman as well. Okay? Is there more on that? That's 5 and 22, right? That's it on that? Luke 6 and 31. All right. Luke 6:31 is what we're going to get next. We're going to try to hit 3 more before we get out of here. 6 and 31. Okay. Once again, share the class into groups. Like, comment, subscribe. You see all the social medias on the screen. We are all over the place. I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis on every social media account. Okay? Let somebody who is ignorant, who is stubborn, who you believe needs to hear this. Somebody always on Facebook saying, I don't know who needs to hear this. I'm sure you know who needs to hear this message. All right? So send it to them, whoever they are, or whoever whom they be. Okay? Go ahead.
Come on. Luke chapter
6, verse 31.
Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as he would that man should do to you, SHALAM.
That's what you got to take your time, huh?
And as he would that man, SHALAM.
You need a little bit of help? If you need some help him out, huh? No sweat.
Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that man should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
What does that mean?
So it reminds me of a saying, do unto others as you want others to do unto you.
Mm-hmm.
So if a man do something to you, do it unto them as they do unto you.
Okay. Like how they say, be treated how you
want to be treated.
Right, treated how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? But is this talking about being evil though?
Wow.
And how do you know it's not talking about being evil? So if if somebody shoots you in the head, you should shoot them in the head too, right? Shit, really won't be able to because you did.
Right.
Yeah, but I did that. I said that on purpose because you know how stupid that sounds. Sounds very stupid.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The whole point of shit. I mean, hey, if you break into my house, I should break into your house. What's the point? Think of the opposite, because a lot of people would tell you that's what that means. So what is that saying? You just said a little bit of it.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Do the right thing towards a brother or a sister. See what I'm saying? You don't want to do the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? If this brother's talking about you, should you be talking about them? Not at all. See what I'm saying? You should do what Christ would do. He will come to you in person. You see what I'm saying? Christ will teach you how to eliminate arguments and fights. That's what you do. All right. Is there more on that? Or long? Okay. Oh, damn. Turn to like it. Get Matthew 18 to 21. Matthew 8 and 21 is what we are going to get next. 18 and 21. Yeah, it's like I said 8, huh? Oh, okay. It's a lot. Excuse my speech. I'm running fast. Go ahead.
18 to...
Yep, 21. 21 seconds. Go ahead, anytime,
Right. Matthew chapter 18, verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me
How often should my brother sin against me? This is what Peter asked Christ. Go ahead.
And I forgive him.
And I forgive this man. I forgive him. Go ahead.
Till 7 times.
So 7 times. And now Peter's asking the question. 7 times. Keep going.
Yahweh said unto him, I say not unto thee unto 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
70 times, anyway, 70 times 70 or 7 times 7?
Until 70 times 7.
You see what I'm saying? He told him, like Christ could use any letter, any number. You see what I'm saying? He could have said 50 times 50. You see what I'm saying? He could have said 5 times 5. But the whole point of behind Christ's answer is saying forever. Always. You know what I'm saying? Some fake Israelites will really calculate how much that is and say, yep, you gotta do it this time, this many times. You see what I'm saying? No, we gotta do it forever. Anytime you come into a conflict with a brother and you have been offended, or that brother is offended, that sister is offended. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know, brothers and sisters get into it as well. Right. Things happen.
The time is 8:45 and the Minneapolis Central Library will be closing in 15 minutes.
You know what I mean? You better believe it that brothers and sisters get into it. You might hear some stories in the UPK, but they are going to come back out of the council as brothers and sisters. See what I'm saying? A husband and a wife get into it, and they have what is called a marriage counselor, marriage counseling from the men in the school, and they come out better than before. See what I'm saying? Instead of arguing, they are giving in marriage. They are enjoying each other's space. No more arguing and fighting. See what I'm saying? They hashing out all the problems in the bedroom. Right. See what I'm saying? That's their way of making up. See what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters make up with a drink, with a simple, hey, let's have a good time at the cookout. See what I'm saying? Let's show Black and Hispanic people that we can come together and fight up against this toxic behavior. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 23.
Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto slime.
What's what?
Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king.
A what? A certain king?
A certain king.
Okay, meaning what? Wait, is there more on that? All right, go ahead.
Which would take account of his servants.
Is that it?
Verse 20.
No, you stop right there. So what does that mean? Based on what you just read, what does that mean? Break it down. Any one of y'all. What does that mean? Jamal.
Salaki, if I'm correct or not, the same way Yahweh forgave us and keep forgiving us, you know what I mean? That's the kingdom. It's something like the kingdom of heaven, because he still want us to join the kingdom, and we've made plenty of mistakes and whatever case might be, but he still forgives us. So we have to forgive our brothers the same way.
Damn right.
We want the kingdom of heaven.
Damn right, because in the kingdom of heaven, it talks about what is not allowed. There is, there's protocol. There's law, statutes, and commandments. There's, I don't want to say politics, policies. There's rules and regulations. There's things that must be followed. There's things that cannot be a part of the kingdom of heaven in order for you to receive the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And one of those things is strife, envy. What is it? It's the wantonness, it's the chambering, it's the whispering. Certain things that I'm thinking about 2 Corinthians. I'm thinking about Proverbs. I'm thinking about Ecclesiasticus. All these different scriptures. Oh, Romans, Paul again. I'm speaking about all these things that we cannot have against each other in order for us to have this kingdom. And the kingdom is within you. But how things are established in the fourth dimension, it has to be established on this earth. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. So the structure that's in the fourth dimension will have to be in this dimension. See what I'm saying? In order for that to be, we have to play by this book. We have to know how to live our lives based on this book, these records. See what I'm saying? That the Lord has given us. So you can't, want to kill your brother. If you're angry and emotional, you gotta hash that shit right away.
Right.
You can't be angry at your brother, man. You can't seek and imagine wicked thoughts of how to conquer him. See what I'm saying? How to spill his blood. You can't think like that. See what I'm saying? You can't think like, you can't think bad things like he's just a nothing ass nigga. He's just full of himself. He's garbage. He's terrible. He's toxic. See what I'm saying? You're gonna have to hash those things out. There are going to be some brothers and sisters, when you are being such a brother, you are doing the right thing by them, they will still hate you. But you just do your part, still be a brother. He calls you all types of names, you just do your own thing. And you still be a brother. Don't talk about him like he's talking about you. You talk great things about that man. And maybe that might later on in life be like, you know what? When I was being disgusting and nasty against this man, against this woman, he or she, you see what I'm saying? They do the same to me. Wow. That's one hell of a man, one hell of a woman. You know what? I'm going to go apologize. I'm going to go grab a bottle. I'm going to have a celebration and repent. And I'm going to, try to fight for this brother's love, for the sister's love. And hopefully we can rule this nation and we can lead by an example. And the Lord will be happy at this sight. No matter what the hell you're going through with a brother, man, you better fix it right away before it's too late. You can't say that you love the Most High if you are still showing some type of hatred towards a brother or a sister. Especially those in the world. You treat them the same. You show them brotherhood. When we speak about these fake Israelites, we still show them love. We tell I.S.U.P.K you can't be a homosexual, man. It's a sin. You can't. It's not a sin to wear purple, but it is a sin to be a homosexual. It is wrong to want to lock up your brothers. That's not brotherly behavior. You see what I'm saying? That's not. You tell GOCC it is wrong for you to want to sleep with white women. That's not hatred. You're giving them love. Because what you could be doing what Nehemiah was doing to the Jews. You could be beating their behind. Nehemiah put hands on the Jews for the sake of the Most High, because it was breaking the law. They was having sex with Chinese, and Ashdod is what nation? What's Ashdod? I want to say Ashdod is Africans. No, what is Ashdod, man? Either way, they was having sex with heathens when they knew better. It wasn't like they didn't know. I mean, you got Nehemiah in this time. Everybody knew. Just like they knew in the book of Tobit. Because Tobit told his son who? Tobias. You see what I'm saying? Moses in them knew. All the prophets knew. So what the hell is your excuse? You got to fix that before it's too late. So like, what's the time look like? One more scripture. John 15:12 is what I'm missing, what I should have hit very first. The very first beginning of class. Yep, John 15:12, real fast. Let's get that quickly. And whoever got it first can read it first.
Con. The book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. Henceforth, I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what the Lord.
Wait, slightly. Is that First John?
No, it's regular John. You said 15. So like 15:12.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I'm
like
sounding like brother.
First John chapter John 15:12.
Yeah.
And don't slack it. This is my commandment.
This is his commandment. Keep going.
That ye love one another.
That you do what?
Love one another. As I love you.
As I loved you. Yahushua has loved you, so what should you do? Love each other. If you say that you believe in what Christ taught, if you walk in his ways and his footsteps, if you love his Father, our power, Yahweh, then you better love each other. And it's more than just words, man. You got to show it. See what I'm saying? When you feel like you're ready to go to war with your own brother, you better bite your goddamn tongue. You know what I'm saying? You better hold that fist. You better leave that gun where it's at. You better put away that knife and don't let it drip with your brother's blood, with your sister's blood. Don't do it. You better learn how to love each other. You better restrain yourself from doing evil against your own. Okay? Although some of us believe, like Jim Hyman say, sometimes he want to choke the hell out of us. You see what I'm saying? Because of the stupid things that we do and the things that we abuse and take lightly. And I understand that completely. I'm sure I was one of those brothers who wanted to choke the hell out of. You see what I'm saying? I didn't always listen, but now I ain't got no choice. Especially at the rank that I'm at, I ain't got no choice. I'm all ears. I done made too many damn mistakes where it could have cost me my life. It could have cost me everything that I fought for. And it could have cost me some brothers too. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it at all. It's better to listen. It's better to learn the easy way than the hard way. The hard way is very painful. That's why the general said experience is painful. It is pain. You're damn right it is. And that could be in a lot of ways. With growing up or with learning the hard way.
8:55 and the Minneapolis Central Library will be closing in 5 minutes.
All right.
Thank you.
Keep going. And y'all get the point. And I'm mad as hell I'm gonna stop too. Go ahead. It's a good class so far.
Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life.
That's the best thing that you can do. And that's what you're gonna find out in Hebrew Academy. You're gonna find out that these brothers right here, man, who's going through hell with you, they will lay their life down for you. You see what I'm saying? Those that leave you, those brothers and sisters that leave you, they was never with you from the beginning. They were just standing around. They was filling the void. See what I'm saying? I'm looking for a better word, but you get the point. All right? Lay your life down for your brother. See what I'm saying? Put your life on the line first. Protect him. Protect her. Get Mark 12 and 31. And then that's it. And then let's pack up and let's get out of here.
Mark what?
12 and 31. Very fast. Come on, let's get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
31.
Yeah, we on white people's time right now.
Come. Mark chapter 12, verse 31. And the second is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And it is the what again? Read the way beginning.
And the second is like the, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You should love thy neighbor as thyself. All right, keep going.
There is none other commandment greater than these.
There is none greater than that. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's the class. Time for those to get out of here. Let's go out. 12 and